Hello people, it's Mr. and Mrs. Question.
Hello.
And we're freezing our tits off.
Oh, she's freezing the tits off. I'm freezing my balls.
Yeah,
there's not spares.
But here's to the start of winter. So fuck you, Cameron.
Yeah.
Where's yours, Baba girl?
Fuck you, mate.
Hey,
Oh, yours,
happy
mate.
Christmas,
Still
you
on that
ass Oh, it's ginger wine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
We can't afford to stay in 2 rooms. We're living in our bedroom because it's only 18 degrees centigrade because our boiler's broken.
It's bust. It's fucked. It's knackered.
It's kaput. This pigeon. No, it's this. This boiler is no longer to be.
Yeah. It's rather than disposed.
It's a bit like Monty Python sketch here, you know what I mean?
It's a bit. Our boiler has been indisposed. Otherwise, in a couple of days it will be disposed.
Yes.
Oh.
We've had no hot water, no heating for how many days now? 3 days.
3 days. 3 days and counting.
3 days and counting. Our boiler's been turned off. And we had to boil the engineers out for 3 weeks. And one didn't know what he was doing. The other one knew what he was doing. Didn't say anything to anybody else. And we had TSCG out again. And they're coming...
They're coming tomorrow.
Yes, they're coming to see if we've got any asbestos. It was very helpful, really, but there we are. I haven't got any asbestos. Have you got the asbestos? I haven't, no. No.
I've got no asbestos. Oh, Daisy's fast asleep. Poor Daisy's trying to
So we've been washing up and in the sink in the bathroom with a kettle. And
that's how we've been washing as well.
Because we got no bar.
And Cameron says there's no such fucking thing as this happening.
Yeah, it's a lot of crap, isn't it?
About between heating and eating. We're proof of it.
We're proof of it.
Our eating's buzzed, and even if it was working, we wouldn't be able to keep the bloody thing going.
No.
In 2 rooms, we'd have to keep it in 1 room.
Because we can't heat our sitting room and the kitchen. We've got the cooker on at the moment, cooking a great big fuck-off pot of chilli.
That's the only way the room's keeping warm.
And it's only 20 degrees, only just reached 20 degrees, and that's with a fan heater on that our engineer, TSG engineer, so thank you, Colin, if you're out there.
Thank you, mate.
You're a star, because without that, we would not have no heating at all, and we would be, the temperature...
They'll probably find us dead.
The temperature this morning was 18 degrees in the sitting room.
19 in here.
And 19 in here. And it's it's 3 degrees outside.
At the moment it's 22 in here.
Because we've had the heat,
but the heating's been on for several hours.
Yeah, we've had fan heater on all day because we have no heating. And, pardon me, that is the ginger wine. Little baby girl is fast asleep, snotted away.
She's buried inside our fur.
She hasn't been on the ginger wine. Honest.
She's snuggled up inside our big throat.
We've got a big furry throat, and she's in the middle of that at the moment. We snuggled her up with her because she loses her hair.
And half of it's gone.
And half of it's gone because of the stress. So of course she's got all that heat coming out of her bum. So we now have to keep her bum warm because she gets cold, and the stress goes round and round. So they're supposed to be coming to check the asbestos, so they can put. They are actually giving us a new boiler. Hail TSG!
Hey, look!
Look!
How much stress it's caused? Me and Daisy the same. We pulled our own fucking hair out.
Sean.
See? Fucking solar panel for a sex machine, but one problem: the fucking solar panel's broke.
And my oh God, my scar is healing nicely. There's a line there from there to there. It's healing from underneath, and it's not got its top top tier skin on at the moment. But oh, it's cold. My nose is cold, my fingers are cold, and my feet are cold. So I've got 2 pairs of socks on. I've got 2 t-shirts on, and I've got this furry curry on. So is Josh. And we're just about to have a nice big chilli. And that'll keep us warm, and we've got hot chocolate. So one thing, we got electricity, which is, if we didn't, we'd be done for, because it's all electric in these places. So, oh, and I see it's going to be snow tonight. Possibility of. Yeah, right. Oh, please no, Lord. So hopefully we will have a new boiler within the next week or so. I hope so. Before it gets any colder. If this cold snap gets any colder, then we're going to be in problems. But we've got enough. We've got enough money in the meter. We've got 16 quid in the meter, so that's going to keep us going for the next what? We're using about £3 a day.
Probably about 5 days.
About 5 days. It will last 5 or 6 days if we're economical. We don't normally have the fan heater on all day. It's because it's been so cold. It's been below 20. It's been about 18 degrees in here all day. So we've just managed to get it up, the temperature up because of the cooking. So we'll just keep on going. You know, we are still blessed because we have each other. We have each other, and we have Daisy May. There are people out in the streets who have nothing, who've been through the cuts and everything. There's children on the streets, and there's people on the streets.
There'll be 90,000 children on the streets at Christmas because of this fucking government.
So, I know that we're all on the breadline and we all need to, but we're taking a whole lot of cat food down, aren't we? We're taking a whole lot of cat food down to the what's his name? It's the vets sometime during the week, because we're not using it, so we're giving it to the cats and dogs, because there's going to be lots of animals out there and wildlife who are going to feel it on this cold snap and that. So, and they got no voice, so that's and as well. But if you see children on the street asking for food, don't go past them and say, oh no. Buy them a cup of coffee. Go into Sainsbury's, go and get a meal deal. That costs 3 quid. That's sandwiches, piece of chocolate, or a drink and crisps. Or if you're going, go and buy a coffee somewhere, a takeaway coffee. It's the cost of a bus fare. And just to keep them warm, I know a lot of them are out there and conning us all, but there are genuine people out there who are feeling the cold. And as Josh knows himself, he was homeless for 5 weeks in the midst of a freezing cold. Tell them.
Yeah, the 4th of November 1987. My 18th birthday. No, 4th of November 1989, to be truthful. 20th birthday. I was sharing a flat with my brother. Because him and his friends had trashed the place while I was out, we were thrown out of the flat. My little brother had somewhere to stay. I ended up staying a couple of nights at a friend's house on the sofa. A couple of nights at somebody else's place. Then the next 4.5 weeks after that, I spent on the grandstand, going out the grandstand, the old racing grandstand, on the A57 on the way out of Lincoln towards Saxelby, inside the director's box, which has now been smashed. And the temperature was between -6 and -12 most nights. This was from about middle of November right through to the beginning of December. Before I found somewhere from a place called Nomad Trust in Lincoln.
It's a lucky day.
So heads up to Nomad Trust.
Yes.
Heads up to them.
And all the people out there who are all the organisations who are helping the homeless, Was it the...
Yeah, Christ it's Trinity Centre, Centre Point in London. There's also the YMCA as well, because some YMCAs have what's known as crash mats.
Yes.
What they are is room that is just is the temporary accommodation. It is.
And
so if you are homeless, get yourself to the YMCA and any one of the others.
What's the one that Simon does?
And there's also the People's Picnic. In Norwich.
In Norwich. So
there's many places out there.
If you got a big pan, you know, like a preserving pan.
Yeah.
Make a big pot of chili or soup. It's easy to do.
Or broth.
Or
Scotch broth, probably.
Broth, vegetables, and good stock. A good wholesome stock. It's easy to make some bread, or get some bread from the supermarket.
Get basic spread.
And just basic spread, and just go out at the end of your street and look, and make it known. And
trust me, you'll find them.
Help those. You know, if you've got elderly you living next door to you, go in with a big bowl of broth, or a big bowl of soup and some bread, and check on them to make sure they're okay. Yeah. You know, it's no way to be, because the way this government's heading at the moment, they don't give a toss about people.
They remember bloody ivory towers.
They don't know ivory towers. They're okay, Jack. So it's up to us, the people, to look after the people. So, oi! It got on a fly on my ginger wine. Now, bugger off. Go find somewhere else to. You're not drowning in there. You fucking well have. Got two in there. Oh, you bastard!
Never mind.
No flies on your shit then.
No. Sorry. May I walk?
And to all the churches as well.
Cheeky bastard! He's fucking swimming!
You got flies on your shit then.
That's a swimming!
Put it in the chili, you won't know. Oh my lord. All the churches out there, make sure you'll get your soup kitchens out.
Look. They're busting moving.
I know the church makes so much money these days. They live on making money. They make money, and that's all they do. It's about time they put some of this money back into the community, where they actually, in this time of year, to make sure there's soup kitchens. They've got cooking facilities there. Why can't they just bring, like they do Alpha? So why can't they bring, you know, sit everybody down in a community and when it's cold and get the soup cloth and make a good meal and that. Not just at Christmas. Anyway, that's our rant over and done with. Oi. What's the question?
Bye.
Have a good evening.
Fuck off, Cameron.
Up your Rose Osborne and IBS. As I say, all of us.
Yeah, IBS, irritable bowel syndrome.
Oh God.
Because he talks shit. Okay.
Okay. It's like the Muppet Show, isn't it? Oh Lord. Do you remember Spitting Image? That's funny, isn't it? Oh my God, we're going through anal way now. Right. I'm going to go and get the... I'm going to go and sort out the old pot of chili. Have a good night and keep warm, you guys, and see you soon. God bless you all.
Take care of yourselves and others.
Keep care of you and others.